I'm good to go.
Okay, thanks, Daddy. Okay, so this is our May catch up because we missed you guys. What have you been up to, Jim? You went on Hollybobs.
I did,
That wasn't that long ago, mate.
Yeah, no, been away, been to Mallorca.
Majorca?
The water in Mallorca don't taste like it all. Actually didn't. I brushed my teeth and swallowed some water and it was fucking horrible.
What, in the sea?
No, in the sink.
Oh, okay. Tell from Jim's glowing tan.
Have I got a tan?
Well, compared to me, yeah.
Yeah, okay. No, it was good. I took my little A5100 Sony camera.
Or is that what you call her?
Yeah, and Deb.
Priorities, mate. Was it a break, though? Because, I mean, you shot a lot of footage. And it's all going to go into a video. So Jim's going to do a review of the camera he took away with him.
I was kind of working for the Mad Science Films YouTube channel as well as having a break. But as I enjoy it, it kind of was a break. It done my girlfriend's head in, though. So fair play to her for putting up with that shit.
And the big news is in the post... What?
What is that?
This is
going
our
on here?
sexy collector's edition limited Little Monster DVD. Finally came in the post. Very happy. We've quality controlled it. Checked everything. Nice. Good work. Yeah. Pleased with it. So we've got a box one printed up. We've actually got to do a bit of work as well. So what we've been doing today is labeling them up, enveloping and everything. So we just got to do some return labels. Let me grab some here. So yeah, and yeah, we've got to do it. This one's John's Walker's. Cheers, John. Who you got there? Who's have you got?
I've got...
Don't show the address because I can't be asked to.
Robbie Gribble.
Cheers, Robbie.
Well
there we
done, Robbie.
go. So yeah, we're getting these all out. Hoping to post them out. So by the time this video goes live, these should be with you. If they're not, give us a shout and we'll find out what's gone wrong. We spent a lot of time doing the signatures. Well, I spent a lot of time doing personalised messages and the signatures. Jim did what he laughingly calls a signature, which is awful. I do apologise.
It looks like I've had a...
If it looks like a 3-year-old has just...
It looks like I've had a seizure midway.
They get worse. So if your DVD's got something which just looks like a 3-year-old has defaced your DVD, that's because yours was one of the last that Jim signed.
You are welcome, by the way.
Yeah, limited.
Most welcome.
So yeah, cheers to everybody for again contributing to the campaign. Really pleased, man. You know, this is like the end of like 2.5 years of hard work in terms of making it, writing it, all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's nice to see the final product there, you know.
Yeah.
The DVD.
And it's great to actually be, you know, delivering and giving out, you know, based on everything we promised. And yeah, I mean, this is one of the kind of points that we had going into the whole self-distribution thing. Is in traditional distribution, one of the big things is you don't really have a say in terms of what extras go out on the disc or anything like that. You can produce them, but you know, it's entirely, you're at the mercy of the traditional distributors, whether it goes on there or not. And one of the things that we wanted to do is we wanted to do a disc that we'd want to own, so jam-packed with, you know, extra features. So that's what we've done. We've been able to do that. I mean, our second film, Silent Like Bloody Night, we recorded a commentary for it. It says on the box there's a commentary, but there's no fucking commentary on there.
Liars!
So I won't name what the distribution company is, but, you know, Google is your friend, you'll figure it out. Yeah, who knows why. It's probably something controversial. I was going to blame Jim, but he's not actually on that commentary. It's probably something controversial I said. Yeah, that was one of the big things, was just the level of control it had with us actually doing the master for our own DVD and doing the design as well.
There's a massive plus when you're able to authorise your DVDs, do the DVD authoring and building the DVDs yourself. And that gives us a lot of kind of control in that department and makes it a lot...
Why are you paying another one? That's it, you've done them all.
Well, see.
There you go. It's just that talented.
There
you go.
Who was that?
Jason Keith Platt.
Thank you, Jason.
Cheers, mate. Cheers, we've signed it.
Yeah, and it also makes it make, you know, cost effective. It's a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
The more you can do in every aspect of productions, pre-production, post, the cheaper it is for you.
Saves money and also satiates my need to be a control freak.
Yeah,
because as Jim knows, unfortunately, I am a control freak. Aren't I, Daddy?
He actually chooses the clothes I wear for these videos. Just gives me clash.
Yeah. I made him change the font on the menu.
You are a font snob.
I am a font snob. Yes. There's no doubt. I mean, look at that. Helvetica, baby.
You know the name.
Of course I do. I mean, again, so this is the design. The reason we went with this, I wanted to talk a little bit about the theory behind it, is this, as you may or may not know, is like a throwback to like those 50s, 60s, 70s Penguin books. They had a very standardized design.
Yeah.
And one of the big things that me and Jim are on about is we want Mad Science Films, and the films that we produce will be a solid brand across the board. So, this is all design 001. It will have this kind of trade dress for future films as well, for the collector's edition anyway. We might mix things up if we, obviously launch, more wide releases, which won't have the extra features. But again, it's very much, this will be a consistent kind of look for all our future films. Yeah. So again, from a collector's point of view, it'll look all sexy on the shelf as well. When
it's the uniform, doesn't it?
And on the back there as well, very clean, simple layout, very clean font. We wanted something that would stand out. Often, what we got? Here we go. Great film, Evil Dead, by Anchor Bay. So this is an old DVD release, Anchor Bay, back in 2002. But it's a very standard horror kind of look. Now, if you didn't know Evil Dead, that would blend in with a lot of other titles of films or whatever. When you're indie and low budget like us, you've got the luxury of like not having to make your film look like everything else there on the shelf, because you're going to the audience direct. And so that was our thinking behind it. That's what we're going to kind of stick with. We had a few different image ideas. It's not to say we went, oh, we're going to do this. We went back and forth in terms of what this image was going to be. We had the image that we used for the premiere poster, which was the close-up of Belle's teeth with like a blood kind of look to it. We had another image designed as well, but we went back and forth and everything. And we actually did some special stills just for this. So this is a prop that we still had left over from the film. He's going to go get it now. This is the inside of Jim's fridge. Now we actually took an image similar to this while we were shooting on set, and it was a good-looking image, but it was just shot on an iPhone. It wasn't great. Still got it.
Maybe we'll auction this off, huh?
It's my daughter's. She doesn't know it's still here, actually. She knows we put fake blood in it because she was there for the film. But so we kind of recreated that on set still because it was a strong image.
Yeah.
And it was one of the. I think me and Jim come from different positions in terms of film posters. So Jim, do you want to say why you objected to some of our other design ideas?
I did think. I mean, for me, like the image is important. Obviously, if the image should, there's many factors. It should catch the eye, and it should represent to a degree what the film is about. We should kind of try and sum it up. We should set the tone so you get an understanding of what you're going to be watching based on the art, the artwork on the cover. So, and this is what I like about this particular image, because it's simple, but it kind of says it all, really, doesn't it? Yeah. Within the image, and I kind of like that as opposed to other artwork which we did see.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. No, I mean, Jim's thing is like thematically it should be similar to the idea of the film as well, and I agree with that to an extent. But I think first and foremost, especially as when you're an indie film and you've got to stand out in the crowd, especially in terms of if we're loading up an image onto Prime Video and they haven't heard of us or the film, they've got that thumbnail to go by. I'll always go just the design image. If it's eye catching, boom, that first. It shouldn't misrepresent the film. So again, some of the criticisms that we've heard in the past of some of our own films is, Silent Night, Bloody Night again. It was like a snowy covered American house, and A, we weren't in America, and B, there's not. So I agree. It should represent the film, but maybe from a thematic point of view rather than being that faithful to the image overall. Now, one of the difficult things with Little Monster that we had, which you wouldn't kind of lean, is because it's very much everyman kind of characters. It's not like there's a hero character per se. You can't have like that bold image like the Army of Darkness one where there's just the guy with like Stacy hanging off his leg. I mean, Martin, I'm sure you would have loved doing that.
TV remote in his hands.
Maybe too late. Yeah. But I felt thematically that wouldn't have represented the tone of the film. It would have felt too different from the nature of the film. Yeah. So although it's a horror film, it's quite a kitchen sink kind of horror film. So what kind of images can you do? Which is why, we were lucky that, we kind of found this on set, if you like, the idea of this, and replicated it after the fact, because it's eye-catching, it leans itself to the theme of the film, and it fits within the film itself. Like,
all those boxes.
Yeah, it ticks all of them.
Yeah.
But we did have disagreements, poor Tom was trapped in the middle and sitting on the fence, bless him. I was pulling him one way, going, "Stop!" And Jim was there on the dark side.
Yeah,
join me. But it was good. I mean, and this is the thing, like when you're working in collaboratively or whatever, everybody brings something different to the table or whatever. But yeah, no, I'm really happy with the final product. Really happy that we're going to be posting it out to you guys. Hope you guys enjoy it. Take photos. Let us know when it turns up.
Yeah.
Let us know what you like, what you didn't like. As I said, we've got chock-a-block of extras. There's Tom's making a monster. That's
interesting stuff as well. I mean, not just because it's our film, but I think anybody who wants to get into independent filmmaking, it's a nice little insight from true independent filmmakers who are really kind of up against it. And I think it's a real good insight and really well done by Tom. Yeah.
No, that's good. We've got heads of departments talking on there as well.
Great behind the scenes
footage. Yeah, footage by Laura Bainan. Cheers, Laura. Also got the blooper reel in there, which is great. And again, just cracks me up. With blooper reels, like, we had a wealth of footage because clearly we're unprofessional dicks and just pissing around on set. But it's also cutting it down to making it, enjoyable for people who perhaps weren't on set, as well. Because, there was about 20 minutes worth of good footage, which would have been great for the cast and crew, but not necessarily entertaining for anybody else. So we've kind of boiled it down to about 4.5 minutes of what we would say is actually funny material. There's a series of trailers on there as well. So we've got the teaser trailer, got the book trailer.
The very first thing we ever shot for Little Monster.
Yeah, the book trailer, which we did in 3 hours from filming it to uploading it on YouTube, including shooting it, scoring it, grading it, uploading it onto YouTube within 3 hours.
Yeah.
So, very proud of that. Still holds up, actually. Looks good. Yeah. And then Jim's unreleased trailer.
Yes.
Yeah, which I banned and embargoed because, again, me being a control freak, it just gave away too much of the film. It was a solid film, but I just felt, especially as primarily we're putting this online, the teaser trailer, I just wanted people to get excited rather than tell them too much about it. But,
the trailer was like over an hour long, so I just trimmed the credits off.
And the film itself is 72 minutes, so I mean, it just goes to show. What else is on there, mate? Is that it?
Commentaries, you said that?
Commentaries, yeah, that's right. We've got 2 commentaries on there. So there's the production commentary with myself, Jim, Tom, and Dan Bailey. And then me and Jim did a separate post-production commentary where we just focus on...
We just ripped into everybody who worked on the film.
I mean, yes, we did that.
No, again, so 2 really good commentaries. Again, insightful, fun, and
Yeah,
that's what it's all about.
No, absolutely beaming. We've got some copies left over, so if anybody does want a copy, get in contact. We'll sell them privately or whatever. And again, if you want us to, we've been signing them today as well. If you want us to sign it, whatever, drop a note. Let us know what you want us to say. If you want Jim
literally
to say,
let me know what to say because I have no idea to put on the DVDs.
He's terrible. He is really bad.
Hello, name, sign. That's all you're getting.
I mean, sometimes it's just the name.
Sometimes it's just an X.
And remember to like and subscribe and then the bell.
Yeah, hit the notification bell.